Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today what I thought I would do is do a 12 by 12 layout, but just using a 6 by 6 paper pad. Sometimes I have just the 6 by 6 papers in a collection, so it is a little bit more difficult to use it, at least for me. So I thought I would go ahead and try to do that. And I had set this aside while doing some of the other layouts, and had gotten this sticker sheet from Paper House out of my stash of stickers and thought it matched quite well. So I've had these two kind of just stashed away kind of right in front of me for a little while now, so I thought I would try to use those. And what I did is I went through all of my other sticker sheets and just grabbed all of the boy stickers from all the different collections that I have gathered, just in case I need some more embellishments or whatnot. So we are going to be scrapping this picture of me and the boys making silly faces. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is go through the 6 by 6 pad here. It is from Pink and Maine and it's called Be Brave. And just pick out some of the sheets. I like that they're all color coordinating, kind of made it easy. It didn't take me too long to pick out the papers that I wanted to use. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut them all in half and make them all into triangles. So I had to cut it. It had the circle at the top, so I had to trim off the top and then just cut them all into triangles. Again, with all the time on my hands, being quarantined and staying home, I've done a lot of following on Instagram and come up with quite a few ideas that I like off of there. And I've seen two other people kind of use the triangle theme. And so it takes me a while, but I just play with the triangles that I have cut and try to place them on the paper in a design that I kind of like. It was honestly a little bit difficult for me. I like things to be symmetrical and even, and as you can see, I kind of have them all, they're not centered. I guess right there I could have done two more on the upper right, but at the time being I just was playing with what I had cut out already, so just trying to figure out how I want them placed. Did not like that because, like I said, it was not symmetrical. So it's just kind of fun to play with different ideas and place them there. So the colors are kind of like an orange, a navy, there's a yellow in there, and then a gray. And like I said, it honestly took me quite a while to figure out where I wanted the triangles. And I thought that I would have more open space, so maybe I should have cut the triangles in half even more. But I had a triangle punch that I thought about using. Never came into play because I did not have that much space to embellish. So finally, there is my final layout design that I chose. So just gluing those all down there. And I like the color theme. It just kind of different. It's not bold. It's kind of, the muted, just different than what I'm used to. So I did go ahead and grab out of my cardstock that gray 12 by 12 piece to back everything, just because I knew that there was gray in the pattern papers there. So it is quite busy, a lot busier than what I've been doing lately. When I first started out scrapbooking, I would do a lot of, the pattern papers would be the backgrounds on a lot, and then I would layer with pattern papers. So I've kind of gotten away from that more recently, doing just, a plain piece of cardstock as the background, and then just using the pattern papers to kind of embellish the paper, back the pictures, that kind of stuff. So what I was doing now, going back through the papers to see if there was kind of a more plain piece of paper to back the picture on. I decided on this gray piece here. I think it just has, let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it just has like arrows on it. So I didn't want to, or I couldn't really trim down the picture, so it wouldn't fit completely on that gray piece there. So what I decided to do is kind of back the picture just with plain white, but then offset it on that gray piece. So it's not centered on the gray piece, it's not fully backed on the gray piece, but it is off-centered, and I just feel like it helps the picture stand out a little bit more. It's not on all four of those busy patterns. It's more a neutral pattern. So as you can see there, it is, the picture hangs off the end of the gray piece. So I am just going to glue those down, and it was kind of hard to pick my embellishments, to be quite honest. Because it was so busy, I didn't want to do too much. I didn't have too much blank space. The upper left-hand corner is, but really there's not much blank space on this layout. So I found this sticker there. It says Boy Mom Messy Blessed Life, maybe. And initially I thought this picture would go in one of the kids' albums, but looking at the stickers, it's all about kind of being a boy mom. So this layout actually might end up in my album. So I grabbed those enamel dots, something I've been using a lot lately, to help with the embellishments. And I got those colors new out of the Echo Park warehouse sale. I just got those in last week, and they match perfectly. So just going through the stickers that I had there on the sticker sheets, trying to figure out if there's anything else that matches, and just trying to figure out that top left corner. It is a lot of blank space where everything else is kind of busy, and I didn't really honestly like it. So what I do is I take that off. It's kind of the title, see if I like it up there, decide that I don't, that I want it, you know, over by the picture still. So then I still am at a loss of what to do with the top left. So I'll go back through all the stickers. That sticker sheet there, the colors matched pretty well, but there wasn't anything that just stuck out to me that I wanted to put up there. So playing with the scraps, and what I decided to do is find another sheet of paper, a different pattern out of the paper pad. And so I just, again, cut that in half, and kind of play around with that as well. So it does kind of end up being really busy. You know, there's that plaid there, there's those diamonds, chevron, leaves, triangles, stripes. Very, very busy. Like I said, not something I have been really doing here lately, but you got a 6x6 paper sheet, or paper pad, sorry. So kind of what I was stuck with. I wanted to utilize quite a bit of it. It's actually, I think I've had it for quite a while, and the first time I've actually dug into the paper pad. So I'll just have to trim it, and having it all over, that just gave me a hard time. I had a hard time trimming this one. I actually have to end up cutting part of it off. So tried to trim it using the paper cutter there. It just was not working. So I ended up having to use scissors, but I don't know, it was just kind of fun, different, something different, you know, just doing a layout with a 6x6 paper pad. A lot of times I will, you know, use it to back it and kind of do the same type of layout each time with the 6x6 papers. So I knew I wanted to do something new, kind of different than normal. So that's why I chose to do the triangles there. And add some other little stickers, a tennis shoe and a circle like enamel sticker there, and then really the bottom right is the only place left to embellish. So I put this mama bear sticker there and some enamel dots, and I think that completes the layout. Thanks for joining, and we will see you next time. Thank you.